Good afternoon. Welcome to the Learning Investor again. Today we're going to talk about the difference between assets and liabilities. What is an asset? What is a liability? Did you know what they do? Do you know that they can change and swap and be an asset and then turn into a liability? Do you know that they could be a liability and turn into an asset? So let's see what they are. So in basic terms, an asset is something that gives you money, and a liability is something that takes you money. So the more assets you have, really, the more money you should have coming in or earning. And the more liabilities you have, then the more money you have going out. And most of the time this is on a monthly basis. Could be a weekly basis or daily, whatever, but most of the time it's on a monthly basis. And so today we're going to talk about that when we walk through the woods. Matter of fact, let's turn this around. You can see the little trail that I'm walking through. And so, just a neat little walk through the woods. It's a pretty day out today. It ain't too cold. It was really chilly and cold this morning, but it feels not too bad today. So, anyways, there, we'll talk about assets and liabilities in the woods. Most people think of assets as something like stocks, bonds, gold, silver, real estate, things like that. And they can be an asset. They can grow with time, get more valuable. My view on things like that, though, is an asset it makes you money when you sell it. So you can hold a piece of gold or a piece of real estate, and you buy it, and then it grows in value. And if you're not paying for it monthly, then it's not really a liability. It can grow into a good asset later on when you sell it. The housing prices have gone up a lot lately in the past several years. So, your real estate, your house could be an asset, especially if you make money off of it. So like rental property, suppose you're paying $1,000 a month for a piece of property, and you might be renting it out for $1,200 to $1,300 a month. And so that is definitely an asset that's paying you $200 to $300 a month cash flow every month. Especially if you don't have to repair it or do maintenance on it and things like that. Now, it can be also a liability. Suppose you're paying $1,000 a month for that real estate, and you might be renting it for a loss. So you're renting it for $800 a month. And so that's a $200 a month loss. And so it's kind of a liability. But it can swap. Suppose the home may be growing in value. You may be renting it for a loss every month, but it's growing in value over time. And then later on, you might sell it for a lot more than what you paid for it. So then it will become an asset. And it's the same thing with investing in other stuff, like crypto or stocks or metals, things like that. Those values go up and down all the time. My last video talked about Bitcoin. I like Bitcoin. And so if you bought at the peak, it's down right now. So I guess you could say that is a liability. But over time, just like real estate, the value may go back up again. It may be going up higher than what you paid for it. So then you sell it later on or do whatever you're going to do with it down later on that makes you money. And that could become an asset. And so my definition of an asset and liability is basically just, does it take your money away or does it make you money? It's very, very simple. The goal is to accumulate more assets than you do liabilities. So here we go. So the woods back here. Oh, that sun is bright. So maybe we'll see some animals back here. And sometimes you can accumulate assets little by little. And sometimes they're big purchases. A lot of the times, if you're purchasing stocks or crypto or bonds or REITs maybe, anything like that, you're probably going to get them. Let's go get a sun flare here. Yeah. You may get them piece by piece instead of getting a big lump sum. Just go a little bit along and it'll add up over time. So There's another little trail. Where do we want to go from here? So say, for example, you may not have a whole bunch of money sitting around to buy a big old piece of real estate. But you may have a little bit of money, and you can start accumulating other assets, like stocks, your favorite stock company, or that maybe they pay dividends. And so those are really nice too. You buy it one time and then it pays you over and over and over again. That's definitely an asset, especially if the price of it stays the same or goes up. So it's kind of interesting walking over all these limbs and stuff. But you definitely want more assets than liabilities, especially when you get closer to retirement. When you get closer to retirement, you want them making you money, making enough money that you don't have to go to work if you don't want to. But if they turn around and take your money, then become a liability, you'll have to go back to work and do something else. Something like that, maybe. So anyways, just want to do a quick little video. It's a pretty day out here. A little video through the woods, talking about the difference between assets and liabilities. You want to watch what you buy and make sure that if you buy an asset, that it stays an asset. Or if you buy a liability, is there a chance that you can turn it into an asset later on? You might buy a fixer-upper piece of real estate, or maybe a fixer-upper car. Some people like to buy cars and vehicles, old antique vehicles and stuff. Maybe they'll buy it for, say, 10 grand or whatever, an old antique vehicle. And that 10 grand costs them money. So it's kind of a liability. But they may put a little bit of money in it, fix it up, repair it, restore it, and sell it for, I don't know, let's say they put 5 grand in it and then maybe sell it for 20. So then that liability has turned into an asset. When they sell it made them 5 grand, 5 more grand. Then they can take that and repeat it and go over and over and over again. So another example of an asset and a liability is like vending machines. Some people have to buy vending machines. Some people will buy them one at a time, and other people get a big old loan and buy a whole bunch of them. So they might be paying a monthly fee, monthly note on that loan, and that's a liability. Now, if they're making more than what they're paying, then it can become an asset. It's all about whether it gives you more money or takes you money. And then maybe they can sell that vending route later on for more money, and it becomes even a bigger asset. And take that money and reinvest it in something else. So anyways, it's very simple. Assets take your money. Assets make you money, actually. I'm dodging briars here, talking and thinking and trying not to trip. So assets make you money, and liabilities take you money. So thanks for listening. If you like what you hear, you like the stuff we do, subscribe, hit that notification bell. More videos coming soon. So this is The Learning Investor. We don't know it all, but we're learning.